Hey guys, I'm here with Gillian Robertson. How are you doing today?
I'm doing out here in Abu Dhabi, fighting on the 17th. So I'm just last minute preparations.
Yeah, so how was the flight there?
Very long. So
Yeah.
first I currently live in Florida, so I had to fly from Florida to Las Vegas,
Mhm.
then do a COVID test, 2-day quarantine there, then fly from Las Vegas to Abu Dhabi, do another COVID test, 2-day quarantine. So it's been a long trip over here.
So you have to do 2 weeks into the hotel? Is that how it works?
No, I came out here early actually. Most people who are fighting on my card won't be coming out till next week. But the only coach I work with currently is Dean Thomas, and
Okay.
he also works with Dana White for Dana White's Looking for a Fight. So
Yeah.
he came out here 2 weeks ago, so then he could be on Dana White's show. And I've been doing my own camp by myself, so I just had to come out here early so that I have my coach with me.
So you're kind of doing like the Max Holloway thing, doing your training off your phone, or?
Oh no, I know what I need to do. I know the game plan, so I was just drilling every
Yeah,
single day, making sure I get my work in, and just working with different people, making sure I get good bodies, good work, and doing what I can without a coach there.
absolutely. No wake and bake though in Abu Dhabi, eh?
Oh no, unfortunately not. So
Uh,
we're going, I think 7 days now without that.
oh, that sucks. Um, So I seen that you fought at the Apex before. You fought without a crowd. Do you like? Did you enjoy it without a crowd? And do you think you're going to be like you're used to it now since you've done it? Is that something that you feed off of, or how was that different?
I loved it. I love it more than anything. It takes off so much pressure not
Yeah,
having the fans there, and um, I feel like fans can almost influence how the fight goes a little, like just decisions you make in the fight, not
yeah,
necessarily how the fight goes, but when people start cheering for you or start booing against you, you might need to feel like you need to do something. Like I need to make a decision right now. Where, yeah, you don't have that. You're able to just go out there and fight your fight.
Do you think you fight more to your potential since like the pressure is off you? Like, do you think it's more like a lot of people say that you train better. Are you? A lot of people fight and train like they're better in the gym than they are when they're fighting. Do you think that you fight better without the crowd? Is that why?
Oh, I feel like it is like a gym scenario. It's like a sparring scenario. You're just going out there and like when I fought Courtney Casey, the only way that I could describe it is it's almost too chill. Like it was just so and like even after the fight, I started celebrating, and I'm like, well, this is awkward. Like it just doesn't
Yeah.
feel right.
You're fighting Paulina Botello. Is that correct?
Correct. Yes.
Is that? Are you? Do you know too much about her, or have you watched a lot of tape? And what do you take from her?
She's currently 8-2. I know 3-1 in the UFC. Her three wins are against girls who either have losing records in the UFC or already have been cut from the UFC. Her one
Yeah.
loss, her one real opponent, I feel like Cynthia Cabello, who was able
Yeah.
to take her out in the first round. So I have watched a lot of film on her, and I feel like she's primarily a Muay Thai girl with not a lot of ground game, which is perfect
Yeah.
for someone like me.
Yeah, she's more of a like somewhat of a knockout artist. I think she has 6 knockouts. Is that the only thing you really feel you have to worry about? Because I know your ground game is strong. Obviously, your game plan probably to just take her down and look for that submission?
My game plan's like the second I enter the cage, it's just a race to the throat. I'm going for the rear naked choke, and I know it from the second I walk in there. So yeah, it's just doing as much damage as I can to get to that point. And I feel like any girl has to be worried with me on the ground. I'm not worried about that at all.
What does it mean to have the most submissions already, like in the flyweight division? That's got to be a big award on your back.
Oh, it's just the beginning. Like right now, there's other girls that are too close to me. There's girls that have like 3 submissions already. I have 4. So I just need to set that record further. Make sure no one can catch up.
Absolutely. And are you going to ever? I was curious. You fought at strawweight before. Is that a division that you'd ever look into going to fight again, or?
I when I fought at straw, like I started fighting when I was 18 years old.
Yeah.
So when I fought at strawweight, it was from the time I was 18 till I was 21. But the year that I turned 21, I gained like 20 pounds. Like I
Oh
just put
wow.
on a lot of weight just growing up, you know. So I don't think strawweight will happen again. Even though I am getting, honestly, I'm getting smaller and smaller as a flyweight recently. Where right
Yeah.
now I'm walking like 130. So I don't know. It's been in consideration just this last camp, but I'd still rather focus on the fight than the weight. So just yeah, I don't think I want to put myself through that.
Absolutely. I just want to get a little bit of like the whole Fight Island feel. Like, is it like, I don't know. We don't actually know too much about it. Is it big? Is it like there's a hotel now? Like, did they build a whole new structure? What's it look there?
Honestly, I don't think we know too much about it either. I've only been here for, I think, I got out of quarantine yesterday, actually.
Okay.
So I've been here for like 3 days now, but been locked up for 2 days. Haven't been able to leave my hotel room. Then yesterday I was just focused on training. So today's actually the first day where I left my hotel room and did a little bit of exploring and stuff. Me saying exploring, I went up to, they have a pool on the 9th floor. So I went up to the pool and that's about it. I'm hoping to check out, I know they said they have a beach that's, they have
Oh,
shelters.
really?
So I'm hoping to check that out tomorrow.
That's awesome. A beach there. I wish it was. It's freezing here actually today. So I don't know. Winter's coming early in Canada, I think.
The weather here is it's so humid and so hot. Every single day it's like 95 degrees plus, and it's the humidity I want to say is like 95% or more. Like it's so humid here.
Oh, wow. What does it mean for you to fight from Canada? I know I know you have the red hair. I'm assuming that's for Canada. I'm not too sure. You could fill me in on what you never used to fight with red hair when you first started. So is that something to do with being Canadian?
It didn't necessarily at the beginning, but I feel like it's kind of worked out that way.
Yeah.
Where I have my red hair. I got a red fight kit, so I feel like they both help represent Canada. But I love being able to represent Canada. Like I haven't honestly, like I have left there when I was a child, but my grandparents still live up there. No matter what, that's home to me. So I love to be able to represent it.
Absolutely. And it's actually growing with fighters right now. You got like Tanner Boser and stuff coming up. So Canada's doing good things. A couple last questions. Who was someone that you looked up to? Like, were you looking up to Ronda Rousey? Was that someone, or like, was there someone that really got you into the sport, or that really made you, I guess, yeah.
I had my first amateur fight before I even watched a UFC fight. So
Oh, wow.
There wasn't necessarily anyone that got me into the sport or got me motivated. But like once I got into the sport, then there was definitely some girls that I looked up to. And obviously Ronda is someone that you have to respect. She's the reason that I'm even fighting in the UFC today. She's the one who got the women in the UFC. And one girl who's always been like a huge inspiration of mine, she made it into the UFC just as I was starting my amateur career. So it was like, I don't know, I used her as always as motivation, and that was Rose Namajunas. I've just always been such a huge fan of her. When she was in the Tough House, she was, I think she got like 2 or 3 Kimuras off her back. Like she was just attacking off her back no matter what. And me being a jiu-jitsu girl, I was like, wow, that's awesome. And then to now be able to see her develop a great stand-up game, it's just, I feel like it's the evolution that I want to make as well.
Yeah. Now, what if you had to fight her one day? Is that something you would be able to do?
We're different weight classes, so I don't think that's gonna happen. But I would love to. It would be an honor. Any of these girls, like I shared a quote a long time ago on it was like when I was an amateur, and it was like work so hard until your idols become your rivals. And I feel like I'm at that point now, so I would love that.
Absolutely. I just got one more question for you. Is there a fight that you're looking forward to this weekend, or coming up at a fight on Abu Dhabi, like one that you're really excited to watch? Because you get to see everyone, which is awesome.
I think it's the fight that everybody's excited for is Gaethje and Khabib. Justin Gaethje was my coach on the Tough House, and I feel like he's going to be the answer to Khabib. So I'm super excited for that fight. I can't wait for it.
I actually think that Justin's going to pull it off too. Not the biggest Khabib fan, but I do love Justin, and I think he's going to beat him. I just have a gut feeling. Yeah, I really appreciate your time today. It means a lot to us, and yeah, I hope you kick ass at Abu Dhabi.
Oh, thank you so much for having me. It was a pleasure talking to you.
You too. Thank you.